Hey guys, welcome back to Lindy Lou Productions. Sorry for my really weird glare on my camera. I really don't understand why it does that. I know this isn't the greatest angle, but it's all I could manage for right now. My arms are tired because I just cleaned cages, so I didn't feel like holding my camera. But yeah, so I just cleaned cages. There's been a lot going on and a lot that I feel like I need to update you on. The 5 bunnies that I took to my parents to try and save did not make it. Today is Monday, and as of this past Friday, it was 2 weeks since I had quarantined them and moved them there, and the Pseudomonas has an incubation period of 2 to 3 weeks, and they were right on the money with that. So they did get sick. They were coughing and were sneezing snot. So they were called, which was really sad because I was hoping I could save them, but it didn't work. So right now I'm just focusing on the bunnies that I have left at home that were by my chicken coop or closer to my house, and none of them have gotten sick. Knock on wood, that doesn't happen. I think we're in the clear though. I would always sanitize myself before I came down here from the shed to feed them down here, so I think we're okay. Sorry, the bugs and the flies are like so bad today. It's really bad. So yeah, right now I just have, all the bunnies left that were by my chicken coop. And then I did actually sell Piper and Philippe. I had a friend of a friend that contacted me because she heard that I was selling a lot of my bunnies. This was kind of before they all got sick. And she had heard this, so she contacted me. And I didn't really have anything necessarily left that I wanted to sell. But this was a friend of a friend, and they were for her grandchildren. And so I just decided to let her have Piper and Philippe. Philippe is neutered. Piper, they've been bonded for probably 2 years now, so I knew there wouldn't be any babies or any possibility of that, so I figured they were the best ones to let her have, so that's what we did. I think it was for the best, and I did tell her that if she, ever decided they didn't want them anymore or anything like that, to let me know and I would take them back. And then my sister is actually getting rid of a couple of her bunnies, so I'm going to be taking on 2, potentially 4 of her bunnies, and I'm just going to be completely redoing like my bunny area totally. I don't really know if I necessarily will have anything in that shed again. I think a lot of the problem of what contributed to the Pseudomonas was the lack of like fresh air that got in there. It was the ammonia buildup of their urine, and no matter how much I would open the doors and open the windows, it still got super hot and super like just congested in there, and I just don't think that it's the best setup. So I think I'm just gonna try to build another coop, which I've been talking about for a while, but it's about getting around to it and getting the money for it mainly. But I would like to build them an entirely new coop, and just keep them down here because it is way breezier, way fresher air, just a better kind of situation for them, and they can get out and play, and I just feel like it's a better situation down here. It's a little bit easier to clean, and so I think this is what I'm going to stick with for now. So I will go ahead and show you who I have down here. There will be a whole new video whenever I get the new ones from my sister. So that's exciting because one of them is actually, in fact 3 of them are actually related to my originals, as I call them, or Esmeralda, Demelza, and Verity. My 3 first bunnies, my original bunnies. So they are actually related to them, so that's kind of cool. And then the other doe is actually a really nice pedigreed Flemish Giant. I'm hoping to pick them up this week. I just have to get a couple cages ready and sanitized and stuff, and then obviously because of all the situation before, I learned my lesson and they will be quarantined. So I do want to put them somewhere that I can quarantine them and do it right this time before I introduce them to everybody else. And then once I get them, I'm going to try and make as many like groups as I can. So I'm going to try to have it as much of a colony style as I can. Obviously, Esmeralda and Alice's babies, any of the boys, you know, will need neutered. Some of them may find pet homes with other people. I'm not sure yet. I haven't totally made up my mind with that. Anyway, I'm going to go around and show you who I have left and give you an update on the babies. So this is Miss Esmeralda's litter. They are, I'll have to look, but I think they're 5 coming up on 6 weeks now. They are going to be pretty big boys and girls just because she is part Flemish, I think mostly Flemish, and Harlequin, which are 2 bigger breeds. And then Daddy was an Argent Brune, so, you know, those are decently big breeds too. So they're just basically a meat mix breed, and I think will be larger. But they all are very sweet. They all let me pet them, besides the blue one right here, which is a buck, and he's just a little bit finicky about it, but this one right here reminds me of a squirrel. It has the coloring of a squirrel, and I think it's a doe. But yeah, so I was thinking of names. I think I'm either gonna do like a Native American theme for all of the babies, or like a Chinese or Japanese theme. Okay, and then I still have Bonnet. I will be keeping him just because he's such a sweetheart and he's so beautiful. I am gonna let him out today to play, actually. Okay, and then here we have Alice and her litter. She is the dirtiest bunny I've ever been around. She is so dirty all the time. But yeah, so these are her 8 babies. They are same age. They're 5 coming up on 6 weeks old, I believe. And they will all be staying here. I believe, like I said, I might sell a couple bucks. I haven't even sexed these ones yet, so I'm not even sure, you know, what all is does and what all is bucks. But that's my son playing in his sandbox over there. But yeah, so I'm just like super excited. I think they're all beautiful little bunnies, and I'm excited to just really redo everything and just make it more pet focused. And then I do have Verity and Demelza. So they are still here. But yeah, so that's really about all for my update down here. I did make, once this dries out, because there was a cage there, I did make a little hay station over here in this corner. So I'm going to make it a little bit nicer and put some toys and some things for them to climb on. I did let Bonnet out. And then I'm going to insert some clips right here of the kitten. I am currently in my basement bathroom, sitting on the floor next to the shower, because as many of you know, Stickers, our cat, had 4 kittens. I found 3 of them homes, and the 4th one I could not find a home for because we could not catch her. She is almost 10 weeks old, and we finally were just now able to trap her in our garage. Humanely trap her, I might add. And so I brought her down in our downstairs bathroom and put her in the shower, which doesn't really sound like the greatest thing ever, but I didn't know what else to do that she couldn't get into things or hurt herself on something. So she has food and water, and hopefully we can tame her up, whether that be for us to keep her or for us to find her a home. Either way, I cannot give her to anybody with as wild as she is. She's pretty feral. So yeah, it's Operation Kitten Taming underway. So hopefully within the next couple days to a week, I can at least get her comfortable with me being in the same room and potentially like petting her. I have tamed cats in the past and kittens and stuff, but never one that was this feral and this rank. Like, yeah, so wish me luck. We have her food and her water, and she is cowering in the corner, scared to death. She's quit hissing quite as much at me. Oh, forget it. She's really cute though. I feel really bad because she's so cute. But if I go to try to pick her up, she'll like rip my arm off. Can you guys hear her purring? I had to throw a towel over her and then picked her up, and I've been petting her head and she is purring away, and I think that's because she's happy. Yeah, I think this will work. I'm optimistic. See, I'm really not that bad. No, I'm not. Oh, good girl. Say you were just scared, huh? Oh. Say all you needed was just some love, huh? Okay, guys. This is day 2. Oh, I know it's scary, huh? She's really low on food, and I don't know where she's pooping and peeing because there's like no pooping in here. She still is super jumpy of everything I do, but once I catch her and just pet her for a little bit, she's pretty good. So kitten taming is going very well. Miss Sweetie Pie here, she still hisses at us a little bit when we first walk up. But then she's sweet as pie. She's really cute. You're a cutie. And some good news is we've actually decided to keep her. Yeah, get her, get her, get her, get her.
You can get on. Get on, get
I'm
on.
a fan of having cats in the house just because the litter, without fail, no matter how much you clean it and how clean you keep it, it always smells. And our house is really not that big, so I just didn't want to do that. So I did decide to put her outside today. So, Miss Kitten here, or aka Tiger, was down in our basement for about 2 weeks. We let her out to play every night, and we just got her really used to us and got her used to being around us. And then today last night I put her out on the porch just to get her used to being outside with us, an outside period, because she is going to be an outside cat. I wanted her to get used to seeing us coming in and out of the door and all of that. So I'm gonna let her out now. Come on, Kitten. Come on. Stay back here, baby. Come here. This thing had a bunch of bees in it last night, and I got stung like 3 times, so I'm trying to stay away from it. I'm gonna have my husband move it. Oh, stickers. Come here, Kitten. Tiger.
Stop it. You stop it, little tiger. Not growl.
Come here, Tiger.
Give me you,
She's
dog.
actually right there, and she's hanging around us. She's being really good. Stickers, however, is kind of being mean to her and like hissing and growling at her, which I'm not really a fan of, and kind of makes me nervous because I don't want her to run away. But she does have a little bed right there on the porch, and so I'm hoping that she can just hang out in that, and Stickers gets used to her and shuts up about it. But yeah, that's my plan with that. So we will be keeping her, and my son did decide to name her Tiger because he kept telling me that I tamed the tiger, or I caught the tiger, which was hilarious, so because she was so wild. So that's actually her name. I mean, obviously she will be spayed. Her mom is going in to get spayed in a couple weeks. I couldn't take her. I did have her scheduled for July 1st, but I had to cancel because she got super sick and was like had like an upper respiratory thing going on, and she was like hacking up snot, and it was terrible. So I did have to take her to the vet. She is currently on antibiotics, and we got a really high dose of a wormer because she had a lot of worms too. So yeah, she was not doing very well, and I honestly didn't think she was gonna make it. So we got her back on track, but that did put us off track with getting her spayed. So I do think she is actually pregnant. So I'm gonna take her and see what the vet says, and just, I guess, kind of let them decide. I don't know. I hate this, but it is what it is for right now. So yeah, that's kind of the updates on all the animals. Tomorrow, if it's not 90 degrees, which it has been, I would like to go ride Lindy and the 4 other horses that I've been riding for my friend. Hitters, hi pretty girl. What are you doing? What are you doing, pretty? Hi. Tiger. And I am going to a lesson. I have a lesson with Lindy this coming Saturday, so I'm hoping to vlog both of those. My horsey day tomorrow and then my lesson on Saturday. I actually have some semi-potential exciting news. I'm thinking of possibly adopting some pet rats. There is a local rescue around me that has a bunch actually, and I'm thinking of going and looking at them. It's actually a pet that I've been thinking of for a while, but just wasn't sure if I would like or not. So last night I literally stayed up until like 1:30 in the morning just really researching them and watching a bunch of YouTube videos and like learning about them, and they actually seem super cute. I think I'm gonna actually go to this rescue and just like meet them and hang out with them and kind of see if it is something I would want. Now that I don't have as many bunnies to take care of, I'm just the type of person, I always have to have something to do. I always have to have some sort of a hobby, and I would love to give that a try. Obviously I need to talk my husband into it, but I'm gonna go in and show you on my computer who is available. Would need to get like a whole brand new cage and stuff because they don't come with one. But yeah, I think that could like be really cool. So I'll keep you guys updated on that, and hopefully I can update you, you know, with the horse situation tomorrow and this weekend. So, and then once I get the new bunnies from my sister, obviously I will make a video introducing them. But anyway, so I will be showing lots of new videos and exciting stuff coming up, so just stay tuned to my channel, guys. But that's really about all I had to update you on. She wants to get in here with me. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. I will see you later. Bye!